Hello, friends. This is Cold Run back with Dragon Age Inquisition, the Trespasser DLC. We are here in the Shattered Library. Last time we went around this place and raised enough platforms to reach the inverted... Oh, that's cool. The ceiling is the floor. I guess that makes sense. It's inverted. To reach the inverted island. But we're not doing that yet. We're heading back into this area and seeing if we can figure out the mystery of the glowing-eyed doggo. It's something about getting these things to light up, I think. I just haven't figured out how. So we're back to the doggo. This is the thing that stumped me. The doggo's eyes aren't lit up. You know, what if it's a time thing? What if I have to press this, light the doggo's eyes, and then run back to the first area before time runs out? Let's try that. It should be here. Yes, that was it. That was it. That was it. That was it. What do I do now, though? Light veil. It went out. Okay, so it is a time thing. It's a time thing. It's a time thing. So I do that. I could get the veil fire, and then I go back up here. Hopefully the veil fire transfers through the mirror, and then I can put it into the vase, into that basin, rather. Let's try that. Got it. Got the veil fire. Okay. And it goes out shortly after, right? Wait. Here's another issue, though. How do I get there? How do I get there without the, Maybe I do this. Oh, I thought I would drop it. I thought it was an action that would make me drop it. Never mind. Alright, so we're all good. We're all gravy. Let's see what happens when we light the basin here. Treasure box? Rhyme, a sword. Is this a frost sword? By the name of it, it must be. Cold enchanted. All weapons attack deals cold damage. Okay. On hit, chance to deal cold damage in an area around the target. So Iron Bull, is this better than what you have? Not remotely. Not even a little bit. Maybe it is. I guess I haven't buffed this up, but... I mean, it's a higher level, so maybe I'm mistaken. I guess this is plus 32 damage against dragons, so this is better against dragons. This might be better more generally. And I don't know that we're going to be dealing with dragons in this DLC. Maybe we will. I'll switch to this if I get the chance to upgrade it. So I think that's all this was for, but just in case, I'm going to try lighting all these up and seeing if anything happens. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's keep this with us just in case, but I don't think I'm going to need this anymore. Alright, so we're heading back to the main inverted island area. Yeah, I'm going to dump this. If I need to get it again, I know where to get it. So where are we heading? Over here? Yeah, so this path was previously locked off, But those two areas I was just in opened it up. So it's in someone's hand. Uh-oh.
Survivor of the breach. Herald of change.
You must be the Viddasala.
Hero of the South.
The viddasala, I presume.
Wow. After fulfilling
She's got a little bit
your
of a crush.
purpose at the breach, it is
Don't blame you.
astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
The anchor repairs tears in the veil. I would think you'd approve of that.
Is that all it does? Tell me, why hold your hand as if it's begun to pain you? I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
I'm just trying to process this. So is her goal mainly here just because there's chaos in the South and because of... I wonder if this is also partly because of what Liliana did in terms of freeing the mages. Because Liliana is not curbing their magic. And this was Tevinter magic. This wasn't us. The breach was not us, not our doing.
Corypheus had a one-of-a-kind artifact. The veil is safe.
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why would you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Darvarad.
Yeah, so she's not... She was a little bit into monologuing, but not really big into it. She had enough. She had her limits. So, I keep seeing enemies have these... Enemies have these, like, tentacle things pouring out of their back. Is that the result of my weapon? Is that, like, my weapon hitting them? Is that the evil eye effect? Where are you, Sol? Not Solus. I'm so used to Solus being my mage. Dorian. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble, and Iron Bull, I don't know if he's doing the best job at tanking. He's certainly trying. And what more can we ask, really? I am low on potions. One more. Sarabas. Oh, this is the mage. Not a name mage, just a mage. Whoa, where'd you go? Oop you. Dorian, you are getting wrecked. I might have to take off that fire boosting thing. I just don't know that he has the health to take it, to use it well. Stinking cheater. On hit, chance to spawn a toxic cloud at target location. And Darvarad Keystone. That should be a key item or a valuable, maybe? It's not a valuable. I don't know what it is. Let's check out the shield, though. So this is Iron Bull. So sucks compared to the Firewalker Great Shield. What does it look like? That's important too. It looks weird and kind of gross. I don't know. Oh, wait, let me take a look at what it says. Sir Reginald Vale of Starkhaven has the distinction of being the only champion of the Grand Tourney to win the Grand Melee by virtue of complete forfeiture. Legend has it that when any opponent struck him, a profoundly noxious odor erupted from him, such that combatants immediately yielded rather than brave the fumes. Historians have asked the royal family of Starkhaven many times how Reginald accomplished this, but they steadfastly refused to comment. Stinking cheater. Yeah, that's... So what is that? That's... So less fire defense? What does this have? I'm trying to compare it. So more constitution, more critical to chance, more magic defense and the toxic cloud, way less regular defense and way less fire defense. I think I'll just stick with we'll try it for a little while. But I'm probably going to end up going back to the Firewalker Great Shield. Tattered note. The scrap of parchment is written in both Kunlot and the common tongue, although the letters in Kunlot are shaky. Please excuse my Kunlot. Its subtleties elude me even with your patient teaching. We pulled everyone out of the palace. The Shem nobles assumed we were hiding. We were servants leaving on an errand. We are hiding where you told us, waiting for signs that Dragon's breath has begun. Victory is in the Qun. Yeah, that must be the messenger.
Translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Kunari spies.
Yeah.
They'd have to. Kunlat's not an easy one to learn.
Superb amulet of critical chance. Every time the wearer of the amulet doesn't land a critical hit, her critical hit chance increases greatly. What do I have currently? Master Stamina Amulet. Increases stamina by 60. That's a lot of stamina, but I don't know. I think Superb Amulet of Critical Chain. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds cool. Let's try that. And actually, the Superb Amulet of the Second Wind, I don't know if I like that for Iron Bull. Because Iron Bull doesn't do a lot of damage, and I have a feeling that it means after killing an enemy means the killing blow, and I don't know that he's getting a lot of that. Let's give him the Superb Amulet of Constitution instead. I'm actually going to hop... Okay, let's finish exploring here first, because I'm really low on potions. Let me see if I can find a supply cache back in the last area I was in before I go further. The Risk of Sarabas. This sheaf of notes is written mostly in Kunlot, but select paragraphs have been translated into the common tongue. Those born outside the Qun will not comprehend the seriousness of using mages to help us. They believe the worst that can befall a mage is demon possession. They do not truly understand that the loss of mastery comes with a loss of the self. The loss of mastery... Why would a mage lose mastery? Don't they gain mastery? Those of the Qun since birth do not understand why we risk using Sarabas. We have immersed them in a sea of magic until it seems impossible they could ever do anything but drown. It is right that we enlighten you so your purpose here is clear. We have learned from this place that there lived an elven mage who saw a great wrong and sacrificed all to right it. This mage made the veil. This is Solus. Mage of the veil, which protects us from the Fade. This veil stripped power from his rulers, who had treated their people with such excess that it makes the southern kings and queens seem staid. Thus does every action carry rightness, and all paths converge. In his greatest magic, the elven mage became an agent of peace through the veil. In our will, it seems like they're honoring Fen'harel. Why are they upset with him now? In our willingness to brave this place, we may discover how the veil can be strengthened through our own mages. For that we risk our lives. The Sarabas who have joined in this endeavor understand the dangers and have made their choice. Remember the words of Ashkari Koslun. Existence is a choice. There is no chaos in this world, only complexity. Knowledge of the complex is wisdom. From wisdom of the world comes wisdom of the self. Mastery of the self is mastery of the world. Loss of the self is the source of suffering. That's not something I would expect from the Qun. Suffering is a choice, and we can refuse it. It is in our own power to create the world or destroy it. For peace, we will endure any horror here. We will create a safer world or destroy the old one. It seems like they'd be on...
These are Viddasala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the veil.
A way to clamp down magic. No wonder she's here.
It explains why the Kunari thought it was worth camping here.
But it seems like they should be on Team Fen'harel then, right? Because Fen'harel made the divide. Fen'harel brought up the veil. I might be misunderstanding this. Let me see if I could find a supply cache, and I'll be back in a bit. Or I won't be back in a bit, because apparently I can't get through there. Never mind. So there's a... I see a mirror up there, but I don't think I can reach it yet. Okay. Anything on the other side of here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, yes, there is. There's a treasure chest. Elgranon and Oste. Tier 3 bow schematic. Okay. Alright, was that it? I think that was it. Yeah, there was nothing up top, right? No, we couldn't get anywhere else. Alright, so there's also... So I see you. Let's check out this other side first. So this is, yeah, just the wolf's eyes. Broken alluvian. Okay, what do you have to say to my archivist friend?
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
I assume you're viddasala.
Can you tell me where a Kunari called the Viddasala went?
Yes, we heard much, although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Darvarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
You just love sharing information, don't you?
I found a keystone with one of the Kunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Darvarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthen the paths. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
Oh, this is a shortcut.
You've been very helpful.
Viddasala, I'm guessing.
Was what the Elven called me.
Not Viddasala.
One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elven feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
You are super cool,
We've
archivist.
got to find this Darvarad and corner Viddasala there.
I would call them by the name they just gave me, but I don't remember it. So yeah, this is where we were before. We couldn't reach the archivist from that side. Return to the Winter Palace to warn the others? Oh, that's why this is a shortcut. Okay. Gotcha. So this is the courtyard. Yep. We're going to head back to the main. There was a supply cache here, right? Oh, I guess we could only use it once, so I used it very foolishly. I used it just on a whim. So I'll have to be more careful of that next time.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Oh, Denerim too.
Yes, and in Valwayo and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Kunari are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
There is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value. Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
We're the leak?
They came in through us?
Yes.
How, damn it?
The elven servant handling the barrels has disappeared. Notes in his quarters suggest he was a Canary spy.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
Right?
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Because that's... okay. Yeah, who's our leak?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
Oh, so they were Cune plants from the beginning.
Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Cune, trying to find a better life.
And the Canary turned them into spies.
We're part of the problem. We could still do good. I mean, what's done is done. Yeah, I mean, it's not what's done is done. You want to figure out a way to stop it. We're part of the problem. Everyone's part of the problem. We could still do
The
good.
Inquisition stopped Corypheus and saved the world. We can't let an outside threat change who we are.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Canary body. You've all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us
She's
as
pissed.
we speak. And perhaps they are right.
I mean, I agree with her that we should have been more upfront about it, but I don't know, would Olay have been upfront about it? Like, I don't know.
Oh, shit! Damn it! We save Ferelden and they're angry. We save Orlais and they're angry. We closed the breach twice, and my own hand wants to kill me. Could one thing in this fucking world just stay fixed?
Big mood.
I need to get to the Darvarad. You all can fight amongst yourselves once I'm back.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
Yeah, I think at this point, I think we just are open about it, because it's going to come out sooner or later, and we want it to come out from us.
Yes. If we fail, the Exalted Council needs to know what happened.
I will inform them personally.
Leliana, I can...
No, your job is hard enough already. This is my responsibility.
I'll have guards ready at the Alluvion, in case the Canary attack the palace.
Make a watch over you.
Yeah, this isn't our doing. I don't think this is our doing. I think we could probably handle ourselves in the palace better, but it's not like... I guess we want to figure out how... I mean, it's not like the Orlesians never had spies among their midst from the Qunari. I mean, it's not like this is a uniquely Inquisition problem. Specifically, it's a problem that I don't think the disbanding of the Inquisition will solve. Use the keystone to activate the Alluvion leading to the Darvarad. Darvarad. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick look around here, see if there's anything else I can do in town. Cullen's busy, but I'm happy to see someone took the place rubbing the dog's belly. This is the happiest dog in video game history right now. Ooh. I must have found another dog treat and forgot to drop it off.
There must be something here.
Really? Oh, I'm glad I checked. That's not it. Oh, I guess it is. Wager notes. Have you seen Ambassador Montelier trying to cool everyone's tempers after the Inquisition ran out of the Exalted Council? The Gaul, the Lavellan has some nerve. Have you noticed the runners at the Divine's quarters? Everyone's demanding the most holy address the affront. If anything, the Inquisitor's actions strengthened Ferelden's position. Arl Tegan is fuming. Lord Cyril won't let him push. This is as good as sealed, my friends. We'll see. So betting on the outcome of the Exalted Council, I guess. A ruined picnic. Fen'harel, now that you mention it, that elf hanging about the tavern does look familiar. This is Sarah? But I can't imagine why she would have been at your cousin's wedding. Perhaps she was one of the servants attending on Duke Verney after he slipped into the mud pond and onto that wasp's nest at the picnic. Maker, I'm still not sure how that happened. 100% Sarah.
Yes, thank you.
Ooh, something else. Read. Letter to Arl Tegan. I spoke with my relatives on the Orlesian side of my family, and they also don't know why the Inquisition's guards are suddenly everywhere. Everyone is nervous. Maybe now the Winter Palace won't be so sanguine about the Inquisition's forces on the at this council, or the standing army to the east. They did say Llewellyn looks preoccupied. She has certainly spent enough time locked up with her advisors. Everyone's waiting to see what will come. Ban Warden. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what the situation is about. I'm trying to do my best, and I guess I could be more upfront about it if we're going to prove that that we're part of an alliance and not just our own power doing what we will. Licentious gossip. Have you seen that magnificent creature by the gazebo? Such a powerful frame when he struts about. It's so charming seeing him behave as if he owned the place. The commander's new dog is precious as well. I'm trying to think if the first comment... So if the first comment has got to be just a joke about... like... Yeah. That magnificent creature, powerful frame when he struts about, so charming, behave as you own the place. Yeah, that's Cullen. His new dog is precious as well. That's pretty fantastic. It's the lovely Lady Pentagast that caught my fancy. Make her those eyes. Yeah, I don't blame you. Cassandra's great. Does she ever cast them your way? As if fate would be so kind. Look, what they're going through is what I've been dealing with throughout most of Dragon Age Inquisition. Who do you try to romance? And how successful are you? What the hell was that? Fireworks, maybe? Was that fireworks? If it wasn't fireworks, what was it? Was it then... It's too smoky to see. Because if it's not fireworks, could it be the Dragon's Breath plane going off in other cities? I feel like this is definitely here for a reason. That telescope, I mean. Activate. What am I activating? Oh, those are fireworks. That's really cool. Yeah, okay. I was afraid that was like the start of their attack, but no. It's too pretty. What's this? Pair of paddles. Pair of small wooden paddles with leather grips, used for some manner of leisure sport, presumably. Yeah, presumably, my ass. I mean, I guess the ass of whoever is involved with the paddles. Alright, so I've buffed Rhyme, and now it looks awesome, because I gave it lightning, a superb lightning rune, and just look at that. Holy shit, that's badass. So let's give that to Iron Bowl. Still not as good as bleeding as the Bitter Axe, but I don't know. Maybe that's... I don't know how good the Verse Dragons is, and I don't know how good the plus 100% weapon damage on kill is for exploding, because He doesn't explode that much. He doesn't kill that much stuff. And this has Constitution, Willpower, Enchanted Cold, deals area damage to help keep stuff. I don't know. I like this. Even if the cold resistance doesn't do anything. Ooh. Did I actually miss something?
Here. Better take a closer look.
Oh, it's just a dog treat. Okay. What's this? Oh my god, Hardin, I don't know if my voice is ready for this. Hardin Hightown, Chapter 10. Dunn and Brnakovich have been pursuing the killer of Magistrate Dunwald without food or rest. So far, all he had was the seal of an imaginary group, a wounded arm, and a package that contained the scent of regret. Oh, and a wounded and a rusted Deventer short sword. He was past exhaustion, and every breath made his head throb like he'd had too much to drink. He was getting too old for this shit. He couldn't go to the barracks with a knife wound he'd picked up off duty. If the captain caught him, and she would, he'd be thrown out of the guard for sure. That left one option. The Chantry Clinic turned no one away, but he usually didn't have to. The presence of 3 circle healers was more than enough to frighten most decent folks into deciding to wait and see if they got better on their own. Aside from a few drunken beggars snoring in the beds, the clinic was quiet. The healer didn't ask his name and tended the wound with only a disapproving frown. In a few breaths, his arm was as good as ever. Pity magic wouldn't mend his coat sleeve. As he walked through the nave toward the exit, he heard a voice. "Guardsman, I was just about to look for you." I don't remember what voice I gave her. Again, I do kind of wish that, the more I think about it, the more I wish they put these texts in order. The deep black gown she wore only made her eyes more otherworldly. A scent like lilacs filled the air around her. She may have been dressed in the morning garb, but she was dressed to kill. Done and bowed. Lady Marielle. "We should talk. I may have a lead for you." Like, because now I already know where the story goes. And it takes some of the fun out of it. Just like it would with a regular story, with an actual story. All right, let's see what's here. And we'll probably wrap up shortly. Oh, wow. This keystone is now up and running.
The Darvarat. All right, everyone. Get ready.
Get ready for next time when we go to the Darvarat. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. Wahaha, I lied. I didn't really lie. I was telling the truth at the time, but I was editing that video that this is at the tail end of, and I noticed something when I was editing, that when I was by Cullen's dog, there was a puff of purple smoke where my character was like looking for stuff or got a message or something, that something was nearby. And I didn't see anything near there myself, but what if, just like the, oh no, never mind. I was so sure, I was 100% certain. I say that whenever I'm dead wrong, but I was 100% certain that that was the case. I really thought that if I took... Okay, so I saw purple smoke. It was right by that bush, which I'll go check out in a second. The one that's right above my head, right here. I thought for sure that if I... Just how I used the Inquisition Fisty light to power through purple fire, maybe this was a clue that I should look here for something. Yeah, I can't use it. Oh, dang it. Okay. I was so sure, I was so certain that that was a thing. What was the purple smoke I saw here then? I swore I saw there was when I was editing, I saw this plume of purple smoke. I don't know. If you're able to let me know, if that's not spoilery, then please let me know. Because that is, oh, I was so sure. I really thought I had stumbled onto a cool secret, and it turns out that it was nothing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry about the quantities of disappointment I heaped on you at the end there. See you later. Bye.